Tim Fox might have plenty of vigilante experience that will undoubtedly help him become the next Batman, but he acted as though he would resort to anything to keep himself from getting into a fight. The cowardly movement question comes in the next Batman Second Son number 7, when a woman walks by a couple of hoodlums who immediately start making lewd comments about her. When she ignores the advances, the thugs get physical only to find themselves on their backs or in other compromising positions after sustaining various blows to key body parts that knock them off their feet. At first, it's believed this was just a random occurrence until Jack can be seen from the sidelines, lurking in the shadow as he watches the entire scenario play out. Turns out, Jack hired these petty fools to test out the woman's strength and overall abilities instead of discovering them for himself. Regardless, her impressive display acknowledges Jack's vast fears that she is going to be a handful. This threat to Batman is the bodyguard for a courier that associated with the philanthropist and purported criminal Tyler Arcadine. Jack has been hot on Arcadine's trail ever since his time as Batman in Vietnam, when Jack infiltrated the philanthropist's mansion for suspecting that his business dealings were just a front for a massive trafficking operation. Of course, Jack's attempts at finding definitive proof failed, forcing him to make a tactical retreat. Serendipitously, Arcadine's courier arrives in Gotham shortly after Jack returns there himself on his family's request, allowing him to keep tabs on the suspected criminal. It is Jack's belief that this courier will uncover the truth about Arcadine, and as the bodyguard, O'Rourke will have to be dealt with. What's odd about Jack's aforementioned cowardly act or non-act is that he's proven himself quite capable in a fight before. In Vietnam, he fought against Arcadine's thugs hands-on and seemed to relish in the thoughts of having to get up close and personal with them since they didn't have any guns. Then later on in Gotham, he knocks out some bouncers who were beating up a woman whom Jack had originally planned on convincing to leave his sister alone. It's possible that Jack is just being overly cautious with O'Rourke, knowing she's associated with someone who he has some serious issues with. But the fact that he actually hires some goons to test her out seems like overkill. If he chose this standoffish approach to avoid her discovering his identity, Jack could have very well just donned the trusty sky mask that he's worn since Vietnam. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.